everyone, how are you doing? So in the next couple of weeks, we kind of talk a lot about misconceptions, things that people think they should be doing, and actually kind of fire back at them. And last week I was talking about how I've come to realize that all of us kind of sabotage ourselves in different ways. There are people that do it much more than others. There are people that do it in certain parts of their life much more than in others, and all kind of different things there. So today, I want to talk to you about how do you distinguish yourself in your career so that you achieve success like no one else. Here is the hard truth. In order to achieve success like no one else, you need to do stuff like no one else. Yeah, right? It's kind of mathematical. Like if you want to achieve a different results, you need to do something different than what ordinary people do, right? And do you know what the vast majority of people don't want to do? They don't want to work on themselves. It's hard. It's hard to face our most intimate self-sabotaging thoughts. And that's why coaching is so powerful. Because if you can put aside that self-saboteur, then you are in a very, very different space than every one of your colleagues. I kid you not. It's the internal work that really makes the difference. It's not achieving the newest certification. It's not getting an additional MBA. All of those things, for God's sake, yeah, they are important. I'm not saying no. I mean, there are certain jobs that you cannot do it without a certain level of education. Think about a doctor, for example, right? You want your doctor to have studied medicine, don't you? But my point is, once you are there, once you have entered in the workplace, the differentiating factor is that very difficult to quantify it factor. And the it factor is awareness and willingness to work on your own self so that you can show up the very best self version of yourself. Because again, I am big on authenticity. I already told you there is science that proves that you are much better off making sure that your skills shine bright more than fixing where you don't have much talent per se, right? That's a true statement, but you need to polish that skills and especially get that self-saboteur out of the way. So let me ask you this question. What are you waiting for? I have just given you the recipe for success. You need to do something that nobody else is willing to do. You need to polish your skills and make sure that you remove that self-saboteur. Now the question becomes, are you willing to do that? I'm Simona Pappalardo, and I'm a leadership coach who helps overworked and overwhelmed managers become confident and authentic leaders who create success for themselves, their teams, and their organization at large. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.